And I told you that articles are ways used to modify a noun. They're usually used in front of noun, and they are used to point or refer to nouns. Then I told you that there are two types of articles. They are the definite articles and the indefinite articles. The definite article and indefinite articles. Talking about the definite articles, I said it is the word the, as in THE. And it is used to describe something or somebody you have already identified or ascertained. The definite article the, it is used to describe something or somebody you have already identified or ascertained. Then I told you that the other types of article, which is indefinite articles, they are article a and an. Article a and an. And they are used when the noun is describing something in general term. When the noun is talking generally, they don't refer to any particular person or thing. Article a and her and don't refer to any particular person or thing. They are used when the sentence is being passed across generally. Then I gave you an assignment. And the instruction was that you should fill in the spaces with suitable articles. You have to fill in the spaces with your suitable articles. I gave you 2 sentences with spaces in there for you to fill in. So I wanted to check your book and see whether you're right or wrong. So if you're wrong, you can easily correct yourself. Number 1, I said, dash teacher saw dash angel dash her go. Dash teacher saw dash angel dash her go. Then you're going to have the teacher. The teacher, you have the definite article the to start the sentence. The teacher saw an angel, and go. The teacher saw an angel and go. And number 2, you have, which is dash longest river in Nigeria? Which is dash longest river in Nigeria? There you have, which is the longest river in Nigeria? So you have your definite article the to fill in that space. So I want you to check through, to go through your answers and see whether you're correct or wrong. So if you're wrong, you can easily correct yourself there. Today, we will be taking a look at idioms and its meaning. Idioms and its meanings. That is, we'll be checking some common idioms, their meanings, and how they can be used in sentences. Idioms, their meaning, and how they can be used in sentences. Now, to start with, what is an idiom? What is an idiom? An idiom is a phrase or group of words with different meaning. I want you to take note of that word, different. An idiom is a phrase or group of words with a different meaning from the ordinary meaning of the actual words used. An idiom is a phrase or group of words with a different meaning from the ordinary meaning of the actual words used. Idioms in English language bring out hidden meanings. It brings out hidden meanings in everyday activities and actions that we attach little importance to. Let me take that again. Idioms in English language bring out hidden meanings in everyday activities and actions that we attach little importance to. For instance, listen to this idiom. I want you to listen to this idiom. The man walked round the clock. That's an idiom for you. The man walked round the clock. In an idiom like this, one wonders how a person can walk round a clock. If you want to take a look at the ordinary meaning, as in want to take a look at the words that is being used there, it's not possible for a man to walk round the clock. But we know that a clock counts 24 hours. Am I right? Yes. A clock counts 24 hours. That makes up a day. So if a man works for 20 hours out of that 24, it means he has worked all the day without stopping or having a rest. Such man has worked all the day without stopping or having a rest. So we can say he has worked round the clock. Can you say? The meaning is quite different from the actual words used. The man has worked round the clock means the man has worked without stopping or having a rest. Now, let's check some common idioms, their meaning, and how they can be used in sentences. I want to be giving you some common idioms, their meaning, and how you can use them in sentence. Now, number one, there's an idiom that says from A to Z. A to Z, meaning from beginning to the end or thoroughly. From beginning to the end or thoroughly. When you hear A to Z, means beginning to the end, or when you set through something thoroughly. Now let's use it in sentence. It knows the subject from A to Z. It knows the subject from A to Z, meaning that it knows the subject from the beginning to the end, or it knows the subject thoroughly. I hope you're following me. He knows the subject thoroughly. That is to say, he knows the subject from A to Z. Another idiom, to clear the air. To clear the air. To clear the air means to get rid of misunderstanding or doubt by stating the facts clearly. To clear the air means to get rid of misunderstandings or doubts by stating the facts clearly. Now let's look at the usage. We have been annoyed with each other for weeks. We have been annoyed with each other for weeks before we clear the air. We have been annoyed with each other for weeks before we clear the air. That is, we have been annoyed with each other for weeks before we're able to state the facts clearly. Is that okay? To clear the air means to get rid of misunderstanding or doubt by stating the facts clearly. That's number two. Now, number three. There's this idiom that says into the thin air. Into the thin air. Into the thin air. Thin as in THIN. Into the thin air. What does it mean? Into the thin air means completely out of sight or reach. When something is completely out of sight, or when someone is completely out of sight or reach, then you can say such a person is into the thin air. Now let's say the usage. The enemy plane has vanished into the thin air. The enemy plane has vanished into the thin air. That is, the enemy's plane is completely out of sight or reach. The enemy plane is completely out of sight or reach. Another idiom, Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega, meaning the beginning and the end. The beginning and the end. Then you can have this usage to be, the Almighty God is the Alpha and Omega. The Almighty God is the Alpha and Omega, meaning He is the beginning and the end. Another idiom is when you say to blow one's trumpet. To blow one's trumpet, meaning to say good things about oneself. When you blow your trumpet, you're saying good things about yourself. Saying pleasant things about yourself. It means you're blowing your own trumpet. Having passed his test, John went around blowing his trumpet for everyone to hear. Having passed the test, John went around blowing his trumpet for everyone to hear. That is, having passed his test, John went about saying good things about himself for everyone to hear. Another idiom, a bone of contention. A bone of contention, meaning cause of quarrel or argument. Cause of quarrel or argument. When you ask somebody that, what is the bone of contention? That is, why are you quarreling? Why are you arguing? What is the cause? What is the cause of your argument? What is the cause of your quarrel? That is to say, you are asking for the bone of contention. Now let's see the usage. What was the bone of contention between Daniel and you? What was the bone of contention between Daniel and you? That is, what was the cause of your quarrel? What is the cause of your misunderstanding? Why are you fighting? Why are you quarreling? Another idiom, which is going to be number 7, to bring someone to book. To bring someone to book is also an idiom, and it means to punish. To bring someone to book means to punish. To punish. The usage, you can say, all the bad boys will be brought to book very soon. All the bad boys will be brought to book very soon. That is, all the bad boys will be punished very soon. They will be punished very soon. I hope you're following me, my dear puppies. Another idiom, to be born with a silver spoon in one's mouth. To be born with a silver spoon in one's mouth means to be born into a wealthy family. That girl, she's born with a silver spoon in her mouth. It means the girl is born into a wealthy family. Now let's look at the usage. Mary was born with a silver spoon in her mouth. Mary was born with a silver spoon in her mouth, meaning Mary was born into a wealthy family. Mary was born into a wealthy family. Another idiom is to kick the bucket. To kick the bucket simply means to die. To kick the bucket simply means to die. The old man kicked the bucket a year ago. The old man kicked the bucket a year ago. That is, the old man died a year ago. The old man died a year ago. Another idiom, making the 10th one, is to take the bull by the horns. To take the bull by the horns. It's an idiom. It has meaning. To take the bull by the horns means to face difficulties without fear. To face difficulties without fear. When you take the bull by the horns, you face whatever challenge you're having without looking back, without looking at the consequence, without checking what is going to happen later. That is to say, you have taken the bull by the horn. Knowing fully well that the lion will attack him, the young man decided to take the bull by the horns. Knowing fully well that the lion will attack him, the young man decided to take the bull by the horns. Knowing fully well that the lion will be of a great danger to him, he doesn't want to know, the young man decided to face the lion. Decided to face the lion without fear. I hope you're following me. Another idiom, to burn the midnight oil. To burn the midnight oil is also an idiom. And what does it mean? It means to work or study till late at night. To work or study till late at night. To burn the midnight oil means to work or study till late at night. Tolu must have burnt the midnight oil while preparing for her examination. Tolu must have burnt the midnight oil while preparing for her examination. That is, Tolu must have studied till late at night while preparing for her examination.
Children, you should take care of the little children. You should take care of the leaders of tomorrow. Make you hear them sing, oh no. Care of the little children, oh no. Care of the little children, oh no, no. Leaders of tomorrow. Make you hear them sing, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh, oh, oh. Leaders of tomorrow. My children, my children, my children.
For the benefits of those that are just joining us on today's program, School on Air, today I want to go over the topic all over again. I told you that we are going to be talking about idioms, its meanings, and how it can be used in sentences. Then I told you the meaning of idioms. I said an idiom is a phrase or group of words with a different meaning from the ordinary meaning of the actual words used. An idiom is a phrase or group of words with a different meaning from the ordinary meaning of the actual words used. Then I told you that idioms in English language brings out hidden meaning in everyday activities and actions that we attach little importance to. It brings out hidden meanings in everyday activities and actions that will attach little importance to. Then I gave an instance that the man walked round the clock. The man walked round the clock. Ordinarily, you want to look at it that how can a man walk round the clock? It's an idiom, and it simply means the man has walked all through the day without resting or stopping. For instance, we have 24 hours in a day. And if someone had worked for 20 good hours, simply means that the person has worked all through the day without stopping or resting. So we can easily say he has worked round the clock. Then I gave you some idioms, their meanings, and how they can be used in sentences. For instance, I said when you have an idiom such as A to Z, A to Z, it means from beginning to the end, or thoroughly, from beginning to the end, or thoroughly. It knows the subject from A to Z. It means it knows the subject thoroughly. Another idiom I said, to clear the air. It means to get rid of misunderstanding or doubts by stating the facts clearly. when you clear the air, you get rid of misunderstanding or doubts by stating out the facts. We have been annoyed with each other for weeks before we cleared the air. Simply means we have been annoyed with each other for weeks before we're able to state out the facts for each other clearly. Another idiom I said, into the thin air. Into the thin air means completely out of sight or reach. Completely out of sight or reach. And so on. Then the last one here I said, to burn the midnight oil means to walk or study till late at night. To burn the midnight oil means to walk or study till late at night. Tolu must have burnt the midnight oil while preparing for her examination. That is, Tolu must have studied all till late in the night while preparing for her examination. So now I want you to start calling. I want you to start calling in and ask your question because our time is fast spent. And the number to call is 080-6522-6145. The number to call is 080-6522-6145. I want the parents to know that we want our pupils to call in. I want the pupils to call in and ask their question. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, are you there? Good afternoon. We lost the call.
Take care of the little children. You should take care of the little children. You should take care of the...
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello? We lost the call too. Hello? Hello, good afternoon.
They shout, oh no, they need to be given the chance to grow because nothing be leaders up tomorrow.
Hello? Hello, good afternoon. You're onto the studio already. Hello?
I bet make you hear them sing.
You should take care of the little children. You should take care of the little children.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Your name, can you move away a little bit from your radio set? Hello? You lost the call too.
Try to they show love to the motherless. We go give hope to the helpless.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello? Hello?
You hear them sing.
You should take care of the little
You
children.
they hear them
You should take
sing.
care of the little
You
children.
they hear them
You should
sing.
take care of the little
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Ado.
Your name
Ado
first,
Kala.
please. Your name.
My name is Samuel.
Samuel from Ado.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any question for me?
Yes. So you went.
Samuel, can you call back? Samuel, we lost that call.
Leaders of tomorrow. Make you hear me say. You should take care of the little children. You should take care of the little children.
You can still call in. The number to call is 080-6522-6145. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
My name is Esther. I'm calling from Ado.
Esther from Ado. Do you have any question for me or you want to answer my question?
Yes, I'm talking question.
You want to answer my question, right?
Yes.
All right, Esther, did you start this lesson with us?
Yes.
Okay, what's our topic for today?
Idiom.
Idioms. Good of you. Esther, you're still there. What's an idiom?
Idioms is a phrase or group of phrases with different meaning. The different meaning
okay.
from the word given.
From the word given. Good of you, Esther. An idiom is a phrase or group of phrases with a different meaning from the ordinary word, from the word given. It's a good one. You nailed it. Good of you. Good of you, Esther. Thanks for calling. Thanks for calling.
Ma.
All right, darling. Bye for now.
Bye.
All right. Because of our time, I want to give out the assignments of the day. I want to give out the assignment. So if you're there, you can put this down as your assignment. And that's where we're going to start from and the next edition. I wanted to make a personal research on the meaning of the following idioms. Make a personal research on the meaning of the following idioms. Number 1, a slip of the tongue. A slip of the tongue. What's the meaning? Check out for the meaning. A slip of the tongue. Number 2, to leave no stone unturned. To leave no stone unturned. And the last one, to rise with the sun. To rise with the sun. So I wanted to check out for the meaning of those idioms personally. So when next we have this program, we'll go over that. But before I go, I want to call out some puppies now. These puppies are the regular callers on this program, School on Air. And they'll be celebrated by SUBEP on Children's Day. So the following puppies are yet to come for their gifts. They are yet to come for their gift. And their names are Unoma Sophia. Unoma Sophia, if you're there, you're expected to come tomorrow, Tuesday, for your gift. Murewa from Fabian. We also have Ojo Kingsley from Ado. We also have Taiwo and Kende from Kota Ekiti. Also, we have Adeniyi Finifolua from Onyakoko. And we have Orimo Gunje Honrere from Afao Ekiti. You have to come for your gift tomorrow, Tuesday, and you have to ask for the producer of School on Air. She will give you your gift tomorrow. You're expected to come tomorrow for the gift. And I wanted to note that your name will be verified through your phone number. You cannot just come here and claim what is not yours. Your name will be verified through your phone number. So we are drawing the curtain for today's program. Special thanks to Ekiti State Universal Basic Education Board, Ekiti SUBEP, and the management of the Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC. A very big thank you to my producer, Olajumoke Daramola. I am still Toyosi Olokungboye. Bye for now.
Leaders of tomorrow, my children.
You're listening to Ekiti FM 91.